So, do you remember, and you might need to look back in your date book because I did, what was going on in your life around what you value and your relationships and all of the things like that in 2015, specifically mid-July 2015 through the end of September. Why? Well, that is when Venus was retrograde in Leo. I'll go first. So with Venus being retrograde in 2015 during that time period, I was trying to figure out if I was going to go back to school because I was on a 1-year leave of teaching. I wanted to give my kid the ability to go through middle school without their mom. Yeah. I also hated the politics of teaching, so it was good to have a break. I taught 7th grade remedial reading for 14 years. On that day, on September 15th, which officially Venus would have been in her shadow after the retrograde, I attended a meeting by Allie, and she was my regional in Tupperware at that time. And at that meeting, she had a pen in her hand, and she said, "I want you to try to take the pen." And the whole point was you can't try to take the pen. You either can or you can't. And while I was sitting there, I distinctly remember this. I needed to make a decision about, did I just want to leave teaching altogether or have to always worry about resigning 5 years later, because I was about to try to extend my leave to 5 years. When I was driving home from that leadership event, I went, without really even thinking, to the district office, walked upstairs, and I asked for resignation papers. And I resigned from my position as a middle school teacher in the Robbinsdale School District. I loved teaching. I loved the students. I loved the people I worked with. I just really hated the politics. I really did. From there, I built up my career in Tupperware to the point where I was appointed a business leader in 2017. And now my Venus story includes, in 2023, my children starting their own lives. Because my Leo is in the 5th house, so it is about joy and children. My son got out his wisdom teeth this year, actually a few days ago, where Bonnie had braces put on their teeth during the retrograde. And it's just very interesting how the different overlaps. So with this idea in mind, what is bringing me joy right now is sharing astrology with all of you, continuing to write in my book, and continuing to grow my company in Tupperware. How about you?